it completely changes your life. That's a direct quote from an Elk Grove colon cancer survivor who urges you to stay ahead of the disease. Colon cancer is the second deadliest cancer-causing death in America. And as we start the last week of Colon Cancer Awareness Month, he shared a story with me.
Mike Porter is the mind behind these escape rooms. He works for Exit Strategy Games in Elk Grove, but since his cancer battle, he's had to scale back on his profession. At 52 years old, he failed a routine at-home test, leading to a colonoscopy that changed his life forever.
I wake up and my wife said, "The doctor has something to tell you."
The next step, 14 months of treatment, something he describes as brutal but necessary.
I have a lot of side effects from the treatment of my cancer, but my favorite side effect is I'm still alive.
Colon cancer is very deadly, but if found early, you can beat it. The American Cancer Society dropped the screening age from 50 to 45. Kaiser Permanente Roseville recently had an inflatable colon on display, and the goal here was to educate the public on the need for early testing. Chief of Gastroenterology, Dr. Shaya Hasegar, says she wants patients to be comfortable.
When you turn 45, and if you get a stool kit in the mail, turn it in. I feel like that's the best gift you can give yourself on your birthday. Like, give yourself a gift of health and life.
Porter tells me getting his test just 5 years earlier would have made a huge difference in his journey.
So let's talk signs and symptoms this morning. It can be uncomfortable, but it's important. Bleeding, bowel changes, and weight loss are all good indications of colorectal cancer. But Dr. Hasegar says if you're experiencing those, it typically means that the cancer has advanced. Porter says you shouldn't be afraid of a colonoscopy. 24 hours of discomfort is worth it compared to the 14 months of treatment that he had to endure. And he also found a lot of support through the Colorectal Cancer Alliance, who's holding its annual Sacramento Walk next month. I put the details on that on our links page, abc10.com/links.
So glad they dropped the age, too.
Yeah.
That's so important with a lot of things that you've covered, is to get that age a little lower, get people in the system and detect things before they're too late.
Early detection is always key. It doesn't matter what we're talking about.
Right.
That is the common theme.
All right, good stuff.